Hello and welcome to another video from Minus Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we're looking at something very unusual, and I think they're quite rare. We're looking at the 1992 release by Matchbox from the Direct Line Insurance adverts. And this particular item we're looking at today is of the Direct Line Red telephone. Now, it's an electronic telephone, and apparently when you press the buttons, you get the Direct Line ringtone, which is, I think, was something like but yeah, apparently you do get that when you press the buttons. I don't know whether this is going to work because we're talking 32 years old, and I'm sure the batteries would have failed by now. It's quite a long period of time for the little cell batteries that I'm sure this will take. So we'll have a look at it anyway, and we'll see if it's working. It's never been out of the box before, so we're going to be the first ones to take it out of the box to have a look at it. But before we get there, so this is the box it comes in, and it says ages 3 and up, Matchbox, and there you can see the red phone in the box. Direct Line Insurance on the phone there. It says Matchbox, the Direct Line Red phone, Direct Line Insurance, a Royal Bank of Scotland company. And if I turn the box to the bottom, it says Matchbox Toys Limited, and you've got the address there. It says Matchbox is a registered trademark of Matchbox International Limited. Specifications and colour of contents subject to amendment, made in the UK. And if I just turn it over to the other side, it says push button for tune. And you can see the receiver comes off. It says batteries included, the Direct Line Red phone, Matchbox. Caution, contains small parts not suitable for during another 36 months. And Direct Line Insurance and the red telephone on wheels are the service marks of Direct Line Insurance PLC. You've got CE logo and confirms to British standards. Okay, on the side of the box, it says Matchbox, the Direct Line Red phone, and there's an image of the Direct Line for one of the commercials. And it's exactly the same on the other side. So that's the box. Okay, let's open the box up, let's get it out, and let's see what it looks like and see if it's still working. Okay, so I've removed it from the box, and this is what we got. So it comes on this plastic plinth, but you've also got these little instructions here that come with it. And it says, Matchbox, use only the recommended batteries, insert batteries correctly, do not mix different types and makes of batteries, do not mix new and used batteries together, do not attempt by any means to recharge batteries which are not specifically of the rechargeable type. Dispose of batteries safely, do not attempt to burn them. Remove batteries when toy is not to be used for a long period of time. Batteries to be replaced by adults only and requires 3 times AG3SR 441 or 1.5 volt button batteries. And there it tells you how to take the base apart, lift out the electronics, and to replace the batteries and pop it all back together again. So positive is up and negative is down. Okay, that's the batteries. Let's have a look at the model itself. It just lifts off the top of the plinth. Does it work? No, I didn't think it would, because it's 32 years old and those batteries must have expired by now. So it'd be a case of having to open it up and remove the batteries, and I don't have any of these batteries to try it, so we're going to have to sell this as untested, unworking, because we don't know whether it's still going to work or not. But there we are. It's a shame that, because I would like to have played you the tune. You would have heard you know, the tune that the the Direct Line phone makes on the adverts. Anyway, let's have a look at the size of this. It's quite heavy, actually. It's not metal though, it is all plastic. Obviously the speaker at the back there is metal, and there's the metal. Are they metal? Yeah, they are metal. The wheel axles are metal. The wheels are plastic, screws are metal, but the rest of it is all appears to be plastic. Does that receiver come off? Oh yes, so the receiver comes off. Oh, there's 2 little buttons there which hold the receiver on. 2 little holes there, and they go onto those little buttons there. You just press it on, and that keeps the receiver in place, just like the phone on the commercials. Okay, size wise, 6 centimeters from front to back. And if we measure the width, let's go across the phone area. That's the widest point, 6.5 centimeters. And height-wise, bottom of the wheel to the top of the handset is 4 centimeters. It's quite a big phone. It's quite heavy as well, but I guess that's because of the electronics that's inside it. So for a little piece of plastic, it packs quite a weight. So functionalities, if they were working, the buttons would be pressed. It's free rolling wheels, as you can see. So it rolls very well, in actual fact, just like they do on the advert. There you go. You see the phone coming along. And of course the handset, which comes off, and you can pretend to talk on the phone, and it just pops back onto those holes. Press it back into position, and there it is. So a lovely dinky little Matchbox item from 32 years ago, all based on Direct Line insurance. So it was obviously a great advert for Matchbox. Now, whether this was a Direct Line giveaway, I can imagine this being a free gift that you got when you took out Direct Line insurance back in 1992. I don't know for sure. I didn't even know these existed until recently, when we bought some stock out from a shop, and there was a couple of these in there, and I never knew Matchbox has actually made one of these. But you know, Matchbox do go off and they do make things specific for companies. So it is quite possible that this was made and supplied to Direct Line, and when you bought your insurance through Direct Line, you would get one of these models. So that's a good possibility. More than likely that is the case. But if anyone knows for sure, please message me or leave a comment. If anyone that used to work for Direct Line knows about these, maybe back 30 years ago, I don't know, someone, if anyone out there does, leave a comment, let us know, because I certainly don't know. I'm surmising here. But anyway, so I don't know how well this did back in the day, whether it was a purchase item or whether it was a free gift. If it was a free gift, it obviously went to everybody that bought insurance. If it was a purchase item, well, I never saw them anywhere in the shops, so I just don't know. So I'm assuming it was a gift from Direct Line to their insurance customers. But now, of course, 32 years later, do they come up very often? Well, when I was looking around, I managed to find a few on the platforms. So they obviously do appear. Every one of them on the platforms was showing it's not working though. So I'm assuming they've all had the batteries run out, and very few of us keep that particular size batteries around because they're very, very tiny. I suppose if you're a watch manufacturer or anyone like that, someone working on watches, you probably would have some of those batteries, but the rest of us will not have batteries of that size. So we can't test the items to see if they're still working. But yeah, so they do come up from time to time on the platforms that we've seen. There wasn't a great deal though there. Surprise, surprise. I would have thought there would have been quite a few of these available on the platforms, but I think I found 2 or 3. As I say, and they're all saying non-working batteries may need to be replaced. And that's exactly the same with these that we have. The batteries will need to be replaced and tested. Whether they're working or not, we're not going to know after 32 years until the batteries are replaced. Okay, so yes, they still pop up from time to time on the platforms. How well they did, we've got no idea. But we can tell you that we have a few of these models, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to very simply by clicking the link below, and it will take you straight to the website where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Matchbox items and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that, there's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website, and there will be something for everybody. And I am absolutely positive that this is something you won't want to miss, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky that you might want to buy for a friend, Or perhaps just something from your childhood that you like to own again to help you recuperate those long-lost childhood memories. Well, stay tuned. Keep watching, because you never know the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this wonderful little gimmick phone from Matchbox. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next video. So bye for now.